what's up and welcome into the Good Buddies anime review. I am yo good buddy Roger.
And I am your good buddy Brandon. Can we look, I don't want to publicly shame you right off the bat, man, but you really still have the domestic girlfriend thing staring at me here.
It has nice foiling, dude. I look at it every day.
Yeah, I see it. I see it's open now. Did you enjoy your pictures?
I sure did.
Can you put that somewhere, please?
Yeah, man, I guess I'll set it up on the shelf over here.
Right.
I got it advertised anyway, so I can pull it off pretty
I know
easily.
it's a little early to publicly shame my good buddy Roger for his taste in.
All right, it's up there, dude. You happy?
Yes. Let's get. Should we? Fuck it. Let's just go. Go.
Yeah.
All right. We're here.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. It's our Halloween episode.
We're really going to try to rush this episode out. I don't even know how edited it's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to move at a breakneck speed and give, what time I have left to getting this out.
Peek behind the curtain. It is Wednesday the 28th.
Yeah, we normally record on Fridays. Episodes are out on Mondays.
It's my day off. Roger got off at 5 today. We were like, you know what? We want to do a little something special. And we decided we want to check out something kind of creepy. Last year, we did Cowboy Bebop. The movie, which takes place on Halloween, not particularly scary. And we were like, we didn't have a lot of time to watch a full-on horror anime this week, but you know what we did do?
Yeah.
Is just a moments ago, my dear buddies, me and your boy Roger, your good buddies Brandon and Roger, we hung out, got us some Taco Bell burritos, sat down, paid $20 to Eventive whatever, and watched us Made in Abyss, Dawn of the Deep Soul. That was called?
We did.
So we watched the movie. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, well, now my depression is a little more crippling than before.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I quite enjoyed the damn flick.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're all just sitting here like just ready to die after that one, but it's fine.
Yeah, and Made in Abyss, just for a brief Good Buddies history.
Yes.
It was one of the first things I believe it was the second series that we did at our podcast on when we were doing the long form.
Please do not listen to those. We were doing full breakdowns of episodes. It was not great.
But later on, whenever we switched to this format and started reviewing and scoring, it was the first thing we went back to do our test run of. So you actually can watch that episode, and it is decent. You can check out. Yeah, of the Made in Abyss series. And now, spoiler, we gave it perfect 10.
Yeah, it was great. It's a really cool show. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's one of those that I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't have a few things about it that aren't perfect. We'll get to that, but it's a really interesting adventure. It does involve children, and they are going to get in some very perilous situations. You will see some blood, so it's not for the kids, obviously. But this movie takes up right where that first series dropped. And Roger, we're going to go ahead and get into it and talk about it and tell them all about it. But before we do that, what we're going to do here is, of course, give our good buddies a review of recommendation. Do we, their good buddies, think they are good buddies, should check it out. And the way we're going to do that is we got some little tiers we can drop it on.
Scores!
And Roger, if it was straight up boo-boo garbage, what would you call that?
I would call it an anime, maybe not.
Well, if it was bad, but not the worst.
Anime.
It's fine, it was average.
It's an anime, baby.
Oh, it was pretty good though.
My guy, it's Animos, definitely.
But if it was awesome, Roger, if it was so good,
oh my goodness, it would be animazing.
It would be animazing. And the way we're going to get there is we have 5 different categories, each of these worth a possible 2 stars we can give them. Maybe Roger will eventually go over on that. He's sometimes likes to mess with the format. But it's 5 different categories, possible 2 stars each for a possible total of 10 stars. And Roger, what is that first category?
The story and setting.
That is correct. And what is the second one, sir?
The characters and development.
Number 3.
The art and animation.
Number 4, please.
The soundtrack.
And finally, that 5th category, that good buddies wiggle room, that je ne sais quoi. Roger, what does that mean?
I do not know what.
I don't know what. But that's how we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and get to it. And, usually when we do these, I have a quick pitch. It's like a brief overview. This one, you should already kind of know it because it's a series and now it's the movie. But also, we just watched it, and your boys are going off the dome. Yeah. No notes on this one. We got scores, and that's it. So let's just jump in, man. Let's talk about that story and setting. What you got to say about it?
So it's starting off. They're in the 4th layer, I believe. Mm-hmm. It's the 4th moving into the 5th layer, and of course their goal is to start heading down to the 6th layer.
And without going into the full-on backstory here, when Made in Abyss is a show about a town that's built around, not a town even, it's about this big hole in the middle of a big island that might go straight down to the center of the earth. We don't know. It's a giant abyss is what they call it. And it's all these different layers full of fantastical monsters and creatures and artifacts from some long-forgotten ancient civilizations, perhaps, some of which have strange and superpowers. The whole thing focuses on a young girl who finds a robot boy who apparently came out of the abyss, and she's trying to get down there to the bottom because that's where she believes her mom went. Her mom was one of the best to ever lace up her boots and get down there.
Correct.
And so that's the show. This is taking up right after they finished, as you said, on the 4th layer. They're on the 4th layer at the beginning of this, going down to the 5th, and it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah. The 5th layer is where in the anime ends showing Bondrewd or whatever. Bondrewd, I guess, the first real big bad they're gonna come across.
Yeah, mostly up to this point they've just dealt with like monsters.
Yeah, monsters.
And the curse of the abyss. If you try to go back up, you get sick, you die. Kind of stuff.
It's similar to like like in zombie movies or something like that, where the initial threat really seems like like the biggest thing you'll have to worry about is zombies, but in fact it's often the humans that are the bigger threat.
Right. So here we had monsters and this inescapable curse of the abyss, and now we've got someone who is actively a threat.
Yeah. This is a guy that
mostly.
Yeah, this is a guy that made Nanachi the way Nanachi is, and middied Mitty.
Yeah, Mitty got middied. God, that's so sad.
Oh, poor Mitty, man.
Dog, I almost cried at this movie. I didn't, mostly because I was sitting there with my good buddy Roger, and it's like, it's not one of those where I'm ashamed of my buddy Roger seeing me cry, because I'll fucking cry. But it's like, I don't want to make it weird.
Yeah,
I just brought over some burritos.
There was some heavy shit in this movie,
Dog, it gets
man.
heavy. But story-wise, I'll tell you one thing, and I'm going to put it here in story and setting that kind of squeaked me a little bit.
Okay, because I think I have something maybe even similar. I don't know.
The whole thing is Bondrewd is played up as this. He's like this dude who's like experimenting on people. He's like the Mengele of this show. Google that if you want to feel bad. Mengele if you don't know. But my dude, like they show up and they run into him pretty quick, and like it's obvious that he's like putting on this act of greeting them kind of stuff and whatnot. But they also just kind of come and go almost as they please.
Yes.
Like it's almost like chill.
Yeah.
And obviously things take turns, but I don't know, the way that like they got there and then stuff happens.
Yeah,
and
it's just like the door's open for you. Welcome back anytime.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Which I think it kind of threw me at first. I think I softened on a little bit because they make a point of pointing out it's not like he built a lab there. He found these ruins, and so it could be like, hey, here's his lab in like this part of it, but like the whole thing you can kind of just get in there. I don't know. It just kind of threw me a little bit is all.
Yeah.
But the actual like what happens in there, the development of the characters we're gonna get to, that stuff was rad. Setting wise, of course, it's the Abyss. We take place mostly in that 5th layer, right?
Yeah, lots of beautiful scenery, lots of beautiful creatures. It's really nice. The one thing I will say about I'll put it here in story and setting. So it moves at like a breakneck speed almost.
Yeah.
And it's where, like the coming and going that they do. At times, it was kind of disorienting because I felt like, I was like, I don't know why the hell they're going back. At one moment, they're leaving on a boat or whatever, and then sure enough, there's Bondrewd there, in which I don't know. It was the pacing of it was, I would not say it's terribly hard to follow, but I did find moments where I was like, oh, okay, the pacing is a little strange.
It felt a little weird.
Yeah.
And I mostly just felt that at the beginning.
Yeah, and my critique I would lead into that I wish this was a series and not a movie.
Yeah. And it's one of those where like, they'll make these movies and split them into like 3 episodes and put it up.
Yeah.
And there was like one bit in particular, like when the first time they left, that I was like, I feel like this is where episode 1 would have ended. And now we're going into 2. But then it like, man, particularly toward the end, I feel like that first like maybe 25-35 minutes felt kind of whatever to me. And then it got to a point where it was like, okay, now this is movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got anything else to say about story and setting?
Nope.
No? All right, let's move on to the characters in development then. So This one,
Beagle Buddy or something.
The whole thing with this one is, what even? Is someone really knocking at your door right now?
I don't know. Hold on, I'll go see.
Clap it. Good Lord. All right. What was that about?
Nothing, man.
What's up? You getting ding dong ditched?
Yeah, maybe. I think it could have been Beagle Buddy just rolling around or something. Ooh,
yeah, it could have been you knocking your cards off the shelf.
Yep. Beagle Buddy, he rolls and crap, and we have a Pyramid Beam house, so I'm assuming that's probably what it was. So there's nobody out there.
I got you.
All right, back in.
All right. So characters in development on this one, So we already got our main characters. We got Rico, we got Reg, we got Nanachi. The big two that they introduce here are, of course, Bondrude, and there's another child who's introduced, who's apparently his daughter.
Yeah, daughter?
Named Prushka.
Prushka, yeah.
And here's the thing. For development on a character, usually we're talking about a series, like 11, 12 episodes, 13 episodes, maybe even 24 if it's double. And it's spread out more, and it's like, there you go. For a movie, I'm always wary of it because it's like, you're gonna have to slam all this in if you're gonna tell me all about this character and whatnot. I am actually impressed by how much they made me care about these characters.
Yeah. Right off the bat, she was like, "Oh man, this girl's way too sweet to be in this anime."
Yeah, it's like, oh no, like you ever? It's like when you're watching an action movie and there's like the cops and they're going to the thing. And it's like, yeah, McGillicuddy, you've been on the force a while. Yeah, this is my last week before I retire. Gonna go to the beach with my wife and have a nice life. It's like, okay, that cop is gonna die.
Yeah,
like they gotta build some suspense and whatnot. They gotta like make you care about him. I really care about this child.
Yeah. Yeah, she was really sweet.
She was such a little sweet.
And you get a really good feeling of who she is, and then you get, a backstory dump on her later.
Right.
And I mean, even with that little bit of time that they had to put it, they did a really good job. They did a really good job of making you feel for this character, who is, seemingly stuck in this almost laboratory, and somewhere near the bottom of the abyss,
and there's like quite literally nowhere to go.
Yeah, and
you can't even go up the stairs.
One of the first things you see her say is she sees Rico and them walking, and she's like, oh, they're the same size as me.
Yeah, she's like apparently never seen another child before. And it's like, there's nowhere to go and play. You find out she's got a little way of moving around, kind of. But, like, she literally is showing them around this place. And it's like, hey, there's, like, a staircase that's, like, got a chain over the little entryway. And it's like, okay, don't go up there. You will get sick and die. Like, because if you go up at all, you get the curse and you're gone, baby.
Yep.
Potentially. Yeah, it's wild. But, yes, the character of Prushka is absolutely adorable, super cute. There you go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bondrude.
Yeah, Bondrude. I got a few words for him. He's a cocksucker. Need we say more?
He's a terrible person, and that is not to diminish anybody out there who sucks a cock. Lord knows we all should suck a cock for every now and then. But Bondrude. Bondrude's just a bad guy.
Yeah, he really sucks.
I think I told you before, after we finished Made in Abyss, I was like looking up stuff on Made in Abyss, and I almost got spoiled for himself. Like, I knew Prushka was a character. I got a little bit spoiled on that. And one of the things I saw was Bondrude with this adorable child on his shoulder holding a mug that said "World's Best Dad," and I was like, how dare you?
Those are like those Full Metal Alchemist memes and stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's very reminiscent, actually. Yeah. That's a very apt simile.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, man, oh man, the dude's just a bad guy.
Yeah.
You find out not only is he does he look like a warlock from Destiny, he also has like so many gadgets and artifacts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the dude is ready for almost anything.
And he whips a little ass, and you do see him whip a little ass.
And there is actually like a bit in here where like the first fight scene with him and Reg that I was like, it gave me shades of like a Death Note or something.
Yeah.
Where like, we've got this big plan, you know he's 2 steps ahead of you. Like, and even if he's not, he still is, you find out. Like, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, really good villain. Terrible person and
great
character.
villain.
Great villain.
Yep.
Great villain. Do you want to talk about the little Pokemon we saw?
Let's talk about the Patamon.
Patamon, the Digimon that showed up.
Yeah.
What was his name? It's like Maya?
Manya, I think is how they said it. Yeah. It's a Patamon.
It's adorable. It's like this little rat-looking thing with these big ears that look like wings. It is a Patamon.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah, and
it goes.
Yeah, and if you smell it, you can see things.
Yes, you can. If you huff the Digimon.
Yeah.
Inhale the Patamon.
If you get the Patamon dander way up into your nose, just take a big sniff of it.
Big whiff. You can now see. Basically, this thing is able to like move around and apparently get around the.
Yeah, kind of how Nanachi sees energy or whatever.
Yes. So if you inhale this thing's dander, you can apparently see some stuff like that and move around.
Yeah.
Without fully dying.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that thing's super cute.
Yeah, it is really cute. And it does poop at one point.
You do see it poop. The whole time you're like seeing its little rumpus. It's like when you see a corgi and it's like, there's a little bit, it's a little tuchus. This thing, you see its like little rump a bunch, and then at one point it does just straight up poop.
Yep.
Little pellets. It's like a freaking rabbit. It's like, okay, well, I definitely just saw that.
Yeah. It was cute, man. I really liked it.
It was really cute. Yeah. Do we have anything else to say about the characters in
development? No. I mean,
not really.
The gang's all here.
Yeah,
Nanachi, Reg,
Nanachi's
Rico.
still amazing.
Their team, their kinship and their teamwork is really coming along or whatever as it needs to as they go into more and more perilous spots.
Rico is still much too curious for her own damn good.
Yeah. I guess characters we could put right here. There is more weird penis stuff in this.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So it's like it's like one of those things where like it's only
like should we be disturbed by the penis?
Because no. So body positivity is a thing, and sex positivity and all that. These are children is the thing, and they're like it's one thing where it's like so the conversation that they have is like in the first season in the show. When Rico finds Reg, she finds out he's like some kind of robot or something, and she's like, this is interesting, gotta see what that's about. So she's like, oh, he's got like metal arms, metal legs, but the rest of him appears to be some kind of almost skin. It's kind of rubbery, blah, blah, blah. She's like checking him out and everything. She does mention he does have a wiener. So like, it makes sense that she would check that out, I guess, if she's checking it out, because she's checking out a robot. Mm-hmm. You gotta see if he's got a wiener or not, I guess. But like the whole conversation they have sounds like something that small children would have a conversation about. Like, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. So it's like schoolyard stuff, kind of.
Is it?
And then it does take.
Taking it too far whenever they talk about the pee-pee getting strong?
They do. They said the words they said is, God, we're really doing this right now.
Pee-pee getting strong.
No, it's she's talking about Reg. Rico's talking about Reg with Prushka, and she mentions, he's a robot, blah. He does have a penis too. And Prushka, who has apparently never seen another child.
What's a penis?
What's a penis? So then she draws one, and it's literally like the W with the extra. Like she literally just draws like a very rudimentary penis and balls, a dick and balls.
Yeah.
I like to put little hairs on the balls, like when I draw one.
Oh yeah, dude. I go in, dude. I give it a little bit of detail.
Give a little drip.
Yeah.
Terrible. But she like draws that and she's like, it looks something like this, blah blah blah. And sometimes when I can't remember it's like when he gets too excited or when he touches Nanachi's fur, it looks different, is what she says.
Yes.
So it's like, okay.
And then at one point you do see his pee-pee getting strong.
No. I mean kinda, yes, but you don't see it. He's wearing pants.
Yeah, he's wearing pants. But my God, they really went all in on it.
Do we just cut all of this out?
Nope, we leave it in.
God.
But we can move on to the next.
We really need to.
You want to talk about the art and animation?
Let's talk about the art and animation.
It's beautiful, man.
It whips ass.
Yeah, it's really good.
It whips
And those
ass.
fight scenes, especially one of them, oh, wow, they're really good.
The fight scenes are rad, very dynamic, very smooth, very cool. There's one bit, like, I think it's the same one you're talking about, where, like, without spoiling too much, Reg goes a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
And it's like almost that mixed media thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, here's the anime and here's like this charcoal drawing.
Yeah.
Like, it looks wild.
It is awesome.
It's very cool.
I was wondering what they could do in parts to make this animation different or better than what it was. And I think adding scenes like that are the way to do it. I really, really, the show was beautiful before, and it is still beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now it has some extra layers. Like, they showed off some more things they can do with it, and it's very impressive.
It's absolutely wild, man. I don't know that there's even that much more to talk about with the art anime. It's just very good.
Yeah, it's just so good.
It's just really rad, and I swear to God, are you serious?
Beagle Buddy.
Was that Beagle Buddy?
Beagle Buddy, stop it. I don't know.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay, well, you want to check that?
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
All right, clap it. Fucking dumb. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay.
Weird shit.
And the dog's barking now.
And the dogs are barking. Do you want to put Beagle in his cage?
Wouldn't be good buddies without it. Nah, he'll be okay.
All right. Anyway. You see anything?
No.
It's really weird.
It's gotta be Beagle Buddy, dude. Where are the damn barking dogs out there? Damn it.
Dude,
I keep knocking stuff off, dude.
You're so bad.
All right, dude, you ready?
Yeah.
We're on the soundtrack. We'll just go and hit that.
Where's my phone?
I don't know.
Did you move my phone?
I didn't take it. Did you leave it in the living room or something?
No, I had it a minute ago. I was like checking my score.
Oh, I have no freaking clue, dude. Do you remember it?
I remember my scores. It's
okay,
fine.
okay.
I'll find it in a minute. I might have just left it in the kitchen when I got the water.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. Bring us in.
Okay. So.
We just finished art and animation, right?
Yep, art and animation. So let me reclass.
One more clap.
Sorry.
All right.
Soundtrack, dude.
Soundtrack. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I liked it a whole lot.
Oh my God, it's very good.
It's very, very good. It is properly emotional when it needs to be. It has the right little callbacks to the series.
The swells and stuff they really did in it, man.
There's a rad bit like during like what do you call it, montage.
Yeah.
Where like the music, it had this wild like sounded like somebody was just riffing on like the bass end of the synthesizer, and it sounded awesome.
Yeah.
It's very good. They brought the dude back.
Yeah, Kevin Pinkin.
Kevin Pinkin, yeah.
Or Pekin. It's one of those.
I don't.
Close.
It's good old
Pinkin?
Kev.
Yeah.
Good old Kev.
Kev, man.
Brought in Kev. Had to bring back Kev. Come on, Kev. But yeah, it was really good, man. I really loved the music in this one.
Yeah, I thought it was really good, dude.
I liked it in the original series. I was like, you know, I wasn't thinking it was gonna be bad. I just didn't think they were gonna like. It was gonna hit me emotionally.
Yeah,
as much as
it felt like it had got a full cinematic treatment.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, if anything, like the animation was stepped up, but like the music really felt like it was bumped to another level.
It's like obviously they went in on this one, but like they really went in on this.
Yeah, it was really good, man. Just the way that they composed everything, the way that they were able to convey the emotion with the scenes in the music too.
Yeah.
Like it all gelled so well together. And the
rad.
music was a huge part of it. It was really incredible.
It was awesome, man. I liked it a whole lot.
Yep.
Again, kind of like art animation. There's not much else to say about it. It's just very good.
Yeah, it's made in Abyss. It's freaking
very
made in
good.
Abyss. All right, dude. Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. You want to take it first, or you want me?
I'll go first. Right. The main thing that I would have to say, I kind of already said, is that, at times it does move at what feels like a speed that is too fast. The pacing is a little too fast. There is the weird penis stuff. And also, like, if the penis stuff isn't enough for you, this thing is pretty violent. It is not made in Abyss, is not for kids. You look at the cover image on your little Crunchyroll or your Funimation, what have you, and you're like, oh, that looks cute. Please note it does say TVMA. Yeah. On the series, on the movie, do not let the children watch this. Yeah. It's not for them. Yeah. It is. It is graphic. One of the first things you see is these weird zombie bugs that have burrowed through these dead people's eyes and stuff, and they're not technically dead. They just can't do anything, and like it's terrifying. Yeah, the bugs essentially inject them with some sort of adrenaline or something to keep them alive. Yeah, to feed on their living bodies as their mouths and their eyes are just hollowed out. It's terrifying. It is gross looking. So this is good for Halloween. Yeah, there's like some real graphic viscera and stuff in here too. Like it is. Ooh, really it is. There's some moments where like, oh god, it gets gooby. Yeah, it gets real gooby. Listen. If you saw the series, you saw what happened to Mitty. You're gonna see like some pretty horrible things happen in this show. You don't want them to happen. You beg for it to stop. You won't want it to stop. And then bam, there's a depression. Oh no, it happened. Well, there you go. Yeah. All right, dude. That's my Genesis quote. What you got? Pretty much the same, man. Big content warning for a lot of violence. These are very young children again. It's violent and whatnot, and you're gonna see blood, and it's gonna be horrifying. Otherwise, like you said, it is strange at times with like the kids talking about, it's never like they're having a full-on conversation about it. Yeah, it's just like little throwaway stuff that like honestly it's kind of just for jokes. Yeah. And it might skeeve you out a little bit. Yeah, and of course, like if you've looked into, I don't recommend you do, but if you looked into the mangaka at all or whatever, he is a bit of a creep. People call him out for being a creep. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. I've seen like people make accusations. I've never seen I've never seen any proof or whatever, but like it's something that I definitely would err on the side of caution of, especially with the material and the fact that they're using children for this. Not real children, obviously, but this is coming from somebody's mind. Who even knew? But yeah, like even if that does skeeve you, I highly recommend separating the art from the artist if you have to. Yeah, you might need to, but honestly, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed this movie. I feel like both of our scores are going to reflect that. Dog is going crazy dogs out there, dude. Dogs are really losing it. I feel like our scores are going to show that. Obviously, are they barking at someone? Like, what is going on out there? I have no clue. It's so weird. I mean, he's always barking. He's not barking this close, but he's always freaking barking. He's my barking buddy, dude. Like right there at your window, he's the whole entire like first year of me doing the podcast with you and you looking over and me shielding the microphone with my hands, just hoping. Yeah. Never helped, but I just hoped. Dude, you want to get into the scores, or did you have anything else for Genesis? Not really, man. Okay. It's just like it's pretty much all the same stuff you did. Overall, the show is just very, very, despite its horrible at times nature, it's thoroughly entertaining. I can't say I was not entertained. I simply cannot. Let's hit it. How about the story and setting? I gave it 2 points. I went 1.5. Okay. Only for the little like we said, the rushy bits kind of. Characters and development? I gave it 2 points. 2 points. Art and animation? 2 points. 2 points. Music and sound? 2 points. 2 points. And finally, this is where I took off for the rush nature, but it's 1.5. I gave it a 1.5 as well. Okay. So that puts me at a 9. A 9. If I remember my scores correctly. Yep, it does, because you're 0.5 below me, and I'm at a 9.5. We're both giving this. Once again, Made in Abyss gets animazing. It's not a perfect 10 this time, but I think that's only kind of, like the movie, how far can you go with it? I would rather it have been a show.
Yeah, I'm with you there. If it
obviously not enough not to give it an animation.
Yeah, no, it's still amazing. If it had more time to like really flesh out a few things, then maybe. But I don't know, like the way that they like jumped in and out of the base at the beginning, it all just felt kind of weird to me.
Yeah, it felt disjointed almost.
Yeah, a little bit. But overall, it's a rad show. Do we know what we're doing next week?
I don't know what I'm doing next time, or not even next week. Who knows when we'll be recording again? But it should be hopefully within the next couple of weeks, and we'll let you know whenever we get it.
Who can even say?
If you don't see anything, just know that we'll have something out soon.
We'll figure something out. Yeah,
we always do.
We're always dropping something.
Yeah, we just wham jammed this one together, and I wasn't totally sure if we were going to do this or not. So.
Yeah, we wanted to get a little something out for Halloween, though.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Come on.
So plugs, regular stuff, for the YouTube purposes. Like, subscribe, leave us a comment, click that bell so we can send you notifications. Everything's gonna be in the description, obviously, right?
Yeah.
TGB_anime pop for Twitter.
Yep.
We got Good Buddies Universe on Facebook.
Yeah.
We got the Discord. I almost forgot about the Discord. Check out the Discord link. It is not a timed link this time. Roger, remember to put the real one in, right?
Hey, it's right.
We'll find out.
It's good. Josh made it there. It's good.
Yeah, man. Check out our Discord if you want to hit us up. Of course, if you want to hit us up on Discord, obviously tag us because I'm working too much to actually check Discord.
Yeah.
This is my day off, for God's sake. And of course, as always, there's the Dead and Zombified Tumblr. The good. Are you fucking kidding me right now with this?
Dude, that can't be Beagle Buddy. What the hell is that?
Okay. Fucking.
We'll clap us out. We'll redo the plugs.
We'll redo the plugs. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. Even in God's name.
The hell? Oh shit!
Swear to God, man, I don't even. What the fuck? Roger? Roger. Why is his chair knocked over? What the fuck? Roger, where are? What? Fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where's my phone? Where the fuck is my phone? Jesus Christ. What is happening? What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is? Hey! God damn it! Fuck!
Domestic Girlfriend Limited Edition. Thanks, fellas.